My name is Priska. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to have a very candid conversation on things that are healthy habits that are going to make you feel better for the long term. Join me and let's do this. There are some habits that are very beneficial for a human being. There are some things that when you plan doing them every other day, you make it part of your life. You practice it each and every other day until it sticks with you. Those things that I'm talking about, the healthy habits. Things that even without struggling, you will be able to do them. How about we learn about healthy habits, or let's get some tips on the things that we can practice daily and they are going to be beneficial to ourselves and to our well-being in the long term. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Let's prioritize sleep. Did you know that sleep deprivation can lead to a lot of health problems? A case in point is heart disease and diabetes. Let's put sleep in our schedules. Did you know that a regular sleep pattern enhances alertness? It keeps your memory intact, it reduces mood swings, and it keeps you sharp and ready for the day the next day. Have you seen people who wake up at 5 a.m. or they wake up to go to work, but when they reach the office, they start sleeping? Have you seen people sleeping inside public transport? Have you seen people driving and they end up sleeping on the wheel? It's because they have not prioritized sleep. I know that medical experts recommend that we have 8 hours of sleep every other day. This goes to show that sleep is very important for your organs to work well, for your brain to concentrate, for you to be able to engage on your tasks the next day. Let's prioritize sleep. Get away from screens. Nowadays, we have given screens the best part of our lives. Did you know that Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all the social media platforms are still going to be there? I know they are addictive. Some people cannot live without their phones. There are some people that can actually feel helpless without their phones. If you find that you can't stay without your phone, if you find out that you can't stay with your Mulika Mwizi for a day and survive the day, it means you are already addicted. These social media handles are very addictive. Sooner or later, you'll find out that your eyesight is no longer working. Your alertness is coming down slowly by slowly. Your memory starts diminishing. You no longer love speaking to people. You would rather speak with your phone or check out what's happening on the phone than speaking to the person next to you. There are some people who go to bed instead of sleeping. You remember the 8 hours we spoke about? It has been disrupted because of screen time. Someone will go to bed, by then their battery will be dead. Instead of sleeping, you will see them charging their phone on the side of the bed and continuing with social media. I would rather you switch off your phone and you go to bed and sleep so that you will be energized the next day. And in the long term, your health is definitely going to improve. You will see an improvement in your life. You will see a change in your life. Another tip that I can give you today that can help your health in the long term is to move your body. No matter how you'll move it, you can move your body by taking a stroll. You can move your body by going to the gym. You can move your body by exercising. You can move your body by moving up the stairs. You can move your body in very many ways. The point is, move your body. If you're in an office, let it be your mantra that after every hour that you sit, take a walk. Take a walk around your office. Take a walk down the stairs. Take a walk up the stairs before you go back to your seat and continue doing what you're doing. You know, when you move your body, your blood moves. If you just sit down the whole day, by the time you're retiring or by the time you're 45, your health will not be the same again. So let's get moving. Let's move around. Let's practice walking around the office. Let's practice moving from one place to another. If you're in the house and you just seated, how about you take 10 minutes and you move your body? If you love dancing, it's another way of moving your body. This is not limited or it's not tailor-made for anything. The point is, move your body regularly. It is going to be helpful to you now and in the future. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. By this I mean taking water. When you wake up the first thing in the morning, take in water. Did you know that human body is 70% water? If you know this, then you will know that it's important to drink water. If you feel like you will forget drinking water, how about you walk around with a water bottle? Nowadays, there are very many bottles in the market that you can use to carry water around. There are some places that you can visit and you're very sure that there is no water. How about you buy water and carry with you so that you'll keep your body hydrated every other time? Myself, I have this bottle. Let me show you. You see, it's 2 liters. See, let me show you. It's 200 ml. I don't know if my camera will focus. How about we make this a habit and we be carrying water around and we be drinking water when we feel thirsty or when we are not feeling thirsty? Did you know that you can prevent some infections? There are some infections that you get because you didn't drink water. As I said, water flushes out toxins. How will your body flush out these toxins without you taking water? This water also carries nutrients from one point to another in our bodies, and it removes toxins from these parts of the body and takes it out. Even when you want to lose weight, water is our secret. Most people will not tell you, but if you drink water, most of the time you feel that you're full and you will not be taking in food all the time. So let's hydrate. Let's remember to hydrate. Let's also remember to hydrate. It will be beneficial to us and our bodies in the long term. Practice one act of self-care every day. On a Monday, you may decide that today I'm going to make my hair look good. On Tuesday, my ears, my nose. On this day, you can say maybe, let me scrub my face. You know, our bodies need some scrubbing here and there. You can be taking bath every other day, but there are times that you need to take a closer look into your body and practice self-care. Some other days you can say, let me take care of my feet. If you feel like, you can go to the parlor and you do some manicure and you also do some pedicure. Also, you can do this at home. I'm sure you can buy those things at home and you can be doing it for yourself. Practice positive affirmations in the mirror every morning. When you wake up in the morning, when you're doing your morning routine, when you're cleaning, when you're taking a bath, when you're putting yourself together, look in the mirror and say some affirmations to yourself. Positive things. Say something that I'm going to make it, I'm going to succeed, I'm going to get well, I'm going to go back to school, I'm going to do very well in my job, I'm going to do cleaning today, I'm going to read a book today. Positive things. I'm going to succeed in life. I'm going to make this happen. If you do this every morning in the mirror, stare in the mirror. Tell these good things to yourself every morning. Maybe as you're brushing, brush and say this to yourself: I'll be good. I'll do well. My life is going to improve. I will never be the same again. You know, what you confess with your tongue will eventually come to be. What you confess, what you say with your tongue. That's why they say the tongue is very powerful. They are going to stick with you and they will eventually happen. Try it. Affirm yourself every morning. Say positive things about yourself. Say that I'm going to make it. That no matter the circumstances, no matter the high food prices, I'm going to have food every morning. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to improve myself. And have a meeting with yourself after 3 months. You will see that these things that you affirmed to yourself, these positive things, have eventually happened to you. I've tried it and I've seen that these things happen. Let me tell you, it's something that I've done and I've seen the results. No matter what people think about you, affirm yourself. You're your own driver. The things that you say have power over you than what any other person says. If they say you can't do it, say I can do it. Say this to yourself every morning or every time you remember about this. And periodically have a meeting with yourself and analyze that from the day I started affirming myself, are there any improvements in my life? You will see results. You will see some positive changes in your life. You will see that things have started working towards your good. Have breakfast. Did you know that breakfast jumpstarts your metabolism? If you take breakfast every other day, I would rather you skip lunch or you skip dinner, but never ever skip breakfast. Plan your breakfast so that you have a very heavy breakfast. Ensure that your breakfast has protein, it has some vitamin, it has water, it has a fruit, a carbohydrate, anything that is healthy for our bodies. Make sure that this is on your breakfast table every morning. It's time that we start planning and getting serious with breakfast. You can even skip lunch. Your body will still be okay. But breakfast is a must. It's a place that I read that was saying that have breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen. I'm sorry, I don't know if this is the truth. And then have dinner like a pauper. This means that you should have very good breakfast. Plan for your breakfast. I know most times for breakfast, we usually say pick a chai or prepare tea and bread and we go off we go. We don't put so much effort. Keep healthy snacks close by. You know, when you keep healthy snacks close by, anytime you feel like biting on something, instead of biting on a biscuit, instead of biting on something that does not add any nutritional value to your body, how about you have groundnuts with close by, you have some yogurt close by, you have a fruit, you have something which is healthy, so that when you feel like taking in something, just stretch your hand, pick that thing, and you eat. You'll find that in the long term, your body is going to be healthy. You'll be ridding yourself from these foods which are full of calories. If you don't want to be asking yourself questions like, why am I exercising and I'm not seeing any improvements? Why am I planning my food intake but still there's a big problem? If you don't keep healthy snacks close by, you'll definitely be going back to zero. You'll be going back and forth. Losing a kg, adding 3. Losing 2, adding 4. What will you be helping yourself? How about you be strict on this journey and you put healthy things close to you? If in your house there are things like sweets, there are biscuits, there are starchy foods that are not helpful, how about you throw them away and you focus on keeping everything healthy and keeping yourself healthy? It will be beneficial to you now and in the long term. Any food can be eaten at any time of the day. We have been programmed to believe that there are certain foods that we must eat in the morning. There are specific types of foods that we must eat over lunch hour. That supper time is usually this type of foods. How about we get ourselves out of that mental slavery and know that anytime you can be able to have any type of food. You can actually eat a balanced diet of ugali, veggies, and a protein, maybe chicken meat or any other type of protein in the morning. You can have githeri in the morning. We are made to believe that githeri is just eaten over lunch hour or for others supper time. Some people even don't take githeri in the evening. In their minds, they know that this is food that is only eaten during lunch hour. Let's learn to cook at home. Did you know that people who cook at home are healthier than those who eat out? This is debatable, but realistically, this is true. You know why? When you cook at home, you're very sure that the food that you're cooking is clean. You take into consideration the nutrients value of the food that you're cooking. You get to minimize the calories that you put in your food. Even the salt intake, you get to regulate what you're cooking. But if you're used to take away, you even don't know the type of oil that they use to cook that food. You don't know the nutrients value. You don't know if that food is clean. How about we learn to cook at home? In addition to this being healthy, you also get to save. Have you noticed that when you cook at home and you take your food to work, maybe you eat lunch, for those who eat lunch at work, instead of going out to eat in those joints and restaurants, how about you take maybe food from home and you take it to work? It will improve your health in the long term. You'll find that you will be healthier, you'll be feeling good about yourself, and you'll rid yourself from stomach upsets, from opportunistic diseases which purposely come in through food handling. Because when you cook your food yourself, you wash your hands, you clean your vegetables yourself, you put in little oil on your food, you put in little salt, you know what you're doing and you know what's good for you. And with that, you get to plan what you get or what gets into your mouth. But when you give that control to someone else in a restaurant, you will feel the pinch when you cannot turn back the hands of time. Now that you have the time, now that you have the opportunity, our health is our priority. We will put aside time that we will be cooking our own meals. Prepare meals ahead of time. Meal prep ahead of time. Have a timetable on what you're going to eat on Monday, what you're going to eat on Tuesday, what you're going to eat on Wednesday, what you're going to eat on Sunday. So that in your mind, when you're shopping for your groceries for the week, you know that I need this for Monday, I need this for Tuesday, I need this for Wednesday, and go on and on and on. If you meal prep ahead of time, you'll be able to take into consideration the nutrient value of the food that you're preparing. But if you just prepare food, you just come into the kitchen and you think, leo tutakula nini? For those who don't hear Swahili, I'm saying you come to the kitchen and you ask yourself, what are we going to eat today? It's 7 o'clock. What are we going to eat today? You look around, you see there's no vegetables. You say, we can eat ugali and tea and we are okay for the day. But if you don't meal prep, you'll find yourself eating bread, especially for those who are staying alone. This mostly affects those who are staying alone and those who maybe don't have kids, because when you have kids, you really have to plan about it. But if you're man solo or you are woman solo in the house, you'll find that you will even be surviving with bread and strong tea every other day, and your body will get the end of it, and your body is going to suffer. If you have to really take into consideration, even have a timetable. Have you seen people have stuck a timetable on their fridge or somewhere within their kitchen? People have known that if I plan myself, I know what I'm going to eat. I plan for Monday up to Friday. Lunch, supper, breakfast. Lunch, supper, breakfast. Dinner, we are going to have this. You'll find that you'll be taking in very healthy foods and you're going to be healthy in the long term. Not only today, but tomorrow, your body will be very healthy and your body will thank you for it. Practice deep breathing. It has a stress busting effect. If you want to stay calm in very tense situations, learn to deep breathe. Take a second, deep breathe. You'll find out that when you deep breathe, you will be able to make your nerves to calm down and you will ease yourself from opportunistic diseases like high blood pressure. Deep breathing sends signals to our brain. It tells our brain things are happening, but we need to calm down. You can incorporate this in your daily routine. Maybe you say that in the morning, before I start my day, I deep breathe. Before I go to bed in the evening, I deep breathe. And you will find that your nervous system will be relaxed and your body will be at peace, which we said will help you in the long term and your body will thank you for this. Stress has been detrimental to many people. You know, stress starts from something triggers stress, and if you don't manage this stress, it goes to another level. It becomes something else. If you don't manage it again, it becomes something else. By the time you realize, or you don't even realize, some people will be able to realize it for you, you will be in depression. You'll find yourself in the hospital. You'll find yourself in a mental hospital. You'll find that you are withdrawn from people. How about you manage this stress? There's no human being without stress. Nobody should lie to you. Everyone has their own stress. But people have managed to put stress under control. You will not even notice. When you see someone in public, they smile, they laugh, they walk about their duties happily. You say, "Hi, am I the only one with stress?" No, you're not the only one. People have stress, but people have learned how to manage this stress. People have learned how to navigate on some issues. People have learned on how to control events before they reach another stage that they cannot be turned back. People have learned on how to be satisfied with what they have. You won't stress yourself that, oh, so and so is doing this and I'm not doing this. So and so is having this and I don't have it. All of us cannot have everything. As long as you have food to eat, you have a place to sleep, you're healthy, all the other things that we worry ourselves about are luxuries. Even in the Bible, it's saying that the birds, they don't till the land, they don't work, they don't do this, they don't do that. But these birds have food to eat and they have a place to sleep. So eat a low fat diet. Times of saying that I want to eat manono manono, I want to eat the juiciest part. People even prefer eating food without frying. Learn to be eating food which is natural, even if it will not taste as sweet as you would want. Here we are prioritizing our health, anything for our health, and in this case, a low fat diet food is what we are going for, nothing else. There is no one size fits all in this approach to health. What works for person A might not work for person B. In this journey of getting healthy in the long run, there's no size fit for all of us. Let's tailor-made our own journey, our healthy journey, and our bodies will thank us for this. Don't force things down your throat in the pretext that you're getting healthier. If you have an allergic reaction to groundnuts, let's say for example, will you take groundnuts because it's healthy? No. Tailor-made your own journey. Tailor-made your healthy journey. There's no size fit for all of us. People are different, bodies are different, environments are different. As I said at the beginning of this vlog, habits are things that we do every other day until it sticks with us. We be independent, we have a mind of our own, we focus on the journey, and we know what the goal is. When you have a focus, when you have a goal, no matter the distractions, no matter the things that will come up on the way, we have a journey and we know we are going to reach there and we are going to be healthy at the end of the day. So let's begin it today. Let's try to build some habits today. Let's start practicing these habits. Let's learn on how to improve on our diets. Let's learn on how we can improve our health. And at the end of the day, our bodies will say thank you. We have come to an end of another interesting vlog. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this vlog. I'm sure 1 or 2 people have learned something from this and they're going to practice it in the days to come. If you like this type of content, please don't hesitate to hit on the subscribe button down below and join me in growing my YouTube channel. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Also remember to put a thumbs up, to like, comment, and share my content. It will go a long way towards growing my YouTube channel. See you on our next vlog. God bless you.